welcome to 8-track time. 8-track and 78. 8s are great. I've been asked many a times about what 78s do you have and what 8-tracks do you have? Well, I've got 72 8-tracks. Let's have a look at, well, not all of them, but I'll brush over them because my videos are always quick. Girl Happy. So about the glare there, they're still in their plastic. Look, some of these little great ones. Beautiful. How good are they? That's the way it is. Like, still sealed. Living the dream, baby, in Elvis 8-track land. We have some love songs from Elvis. That's a different cover than the Australian release, by the way. We've got some Pickwicks happening here. Almost in Love. Almost in Love. Some rarities. Malaloo from Elvis. You know, there's just so many in here that you just don't always come across it. I don't need to put them all out, do I? Pickwick, famous one there. Guitar Man. I have one here that this is my very first 8-track. I ended up with this one. I paid $1 for that at a place called Cash Converters, like an pawn shop, you know, does all this stuff. It was just in a junk box there. I said, oh, how much is that? And it was $1. That was my very first Elvis 8-track, Elvis in the 70s. Look, they're really great to own. They do look different. They're unique. You know, it's great to have this sort of stuff. Even some rare things like having fun on stage with Elvis on 8-track. Who would have thought that was a thing? But it's a thing. It is a thing. Pure gold. Look, there's just so many, and there's like, you know, the odd ones like this, old-time favourites. No picture, just the best of Elvis. But there's a picture there in the back. There. And that's the other volume of it. Also, so let's move on to, here's got Promised Land. Living the dream. Look at the front cover of that. Promised Land. That's it. That's what you get. Get a flashy thing there in the back. Here's look at this. This is a little humdinger. 8-tracks again. Story of Elvis. Just so I can show you that as well. So I got things like that also. So 78s now. Let's move on to 78 long play records. Oh, it's a heavy box here. This is an original. Here's Master's Voice box. How good is that? Look, screensaver. All right, here we go. Let's take a gilly gandy what we've got here. Pretty string on top, ties up nice and sweet. Look, we have some, you know, ordinary sort of newer releases. You know, this is the remake of My Happiness, which we all know about. But let's move down. This is a more modern thing, and so I've got a lot of modern ones there. But then get to the older ones. I've got A Woman. I'm Counting on You in 78. The original David Crew and Hound Dog in 78 there as well, the original one of them. Here's Master's Voice again, Blue Suede Shoes in Tutti Frutti, 78. Let's just do all this at one go, we're here a day. So there's a good handful of these things here, all 78s here. Too Much, Heartbreak Hotel. Heartbreak Hotel is my very first. I've got 2 Heartbreak Hotels. I've got the one on the blue label here, Heartbreak Hotel, and the black Victor label, Heartbreak Hotel as well. So yeah, very handy to have these. But I've saved two of the best 78s for last. Milk Cow Blue Boogies on the original Sun label, Milk Cow Blue Boogies. Look, let's take this one out of the wrapper. Let's just do it out of the plastic so it's not so glary. And of course we have That's Alright. And Blue Moon, it's always upside down. Blue Moon in Kentucky on the other side. So, that was a quick look at my 78s and my 8-tracks. There's lots of things in the house like that. So let's throw this video together. Actually, it's probably going a bit longer than I thought. I'm over 4.5 minutes now. I like to keep them in 3 minutes. So, but if you want backgrounds and all this sort of stuff, there's lots of YouTube channels out there that do background stories and dates and release. I could do all that, but I don't want to. I just want to show you what they are, quick squeeze, and then move on to something else. So, tune in next time, and let's see what we're talking about. But until then, I'll go away and have a look at some of these wonderful 8-tracks. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo.